Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And a very sweet and vanilla welcome all. I'm expecting everybody's blessed health along your sweet family, and most importantly, you are thankful to Almighty Allah. And I would like to ask you about the good, bad, anything that you would like to share, please. All right. Yes, sir, Durjan, you are absent for a couple of days, if I'm not sudo. Durjan.
Sir, I wasn't well. I was ill.
Oh. Are you okay now?
Yes, sir.
I wish you a very zippy recovery and may Allah show His mercy upon you.
Thank you, sir.
Daniel did not tell me
Sir,
anything.
I have. Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum salam. Yes, Amira.
Train your mind to be calm in every situation.
Thank you. Yes, anybody else who would like to share something? Nothing. Okay, and Khwaja, you are also absent. Khwaja Saab.
Yes, sir. Assalamu alaikum. How do you do?
Walaikum salam. How do you do?
I'm hunky dory. Sir, happy Friday.
Oh, thank you. Happy Friday. Oh my God, I forgot to share. I wish you all a very blessed and lovely happy Friday to you, your family, and the entire Muslim Ummah.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Khwaja.
Yes, sir. What's going?
You are absent.
Yes, sir.
Why?
I'm really sorry. I was busy.
You are busy.
Really sorry, sir.
No, you're not supposed to feel sorry. If you have a reason, that's all.
Okay, thank you.
Walaikum salam, Rafi. Okay, so let's go to the vocabulary first. The first word that I have for you is about the sycophant. Sycophant means a person who's flunky, or the person who is crawler. A person who's crawler, a person who's flunky, that person is called sycophant. A person who is following another person blindly, whether he's or she is genuine or not, that person is called sycophant. In simple Urdu, we are saying chaplusi karna, right? We are not supposed to become sycophant to anyone. And yes, those who are sycophant, they seem to be very, clumsy, and they have already lost their dignity. Then the second word that I have for is about the anonymous. Anonymous means an unknown person. If the person is not known to you, it means that person is what? Anonymous. No doubt, I don't trust anonymous. people. Then the third one that I have for you, it's about allocate. Allocate means distribute. When you're distributing something, it means you're allocating the things. Like the government has decided to allocate food rations to different deserved families. Okay, and the last one is that is sophisticated. Very sophisticated. Sophisticate means a mature person. If the person is mature, samajhdar, it means that person is what? Sophisticated. So sophisticated means crawler or flunky. Anonymous means unknown person. Allocate means distribute. Sophisticated means mature. Give me one example starting from Samira. Samira.
Sir, what is meaning of first one, and how can we say I was disconnected, so that's why I'm saying.
Sycophant. Sycophant means
And
chaploosi hai. Anonymous means
yes,
कोई आपको
uh,
unknown है. Allocate means तकसीम करना.
yes, sir.
Sophisticated means अक्लमंद, समझदार, बाशऊर.
Okay, sir. Um, we have to sit with sophisticated people. Mm, we have to not go anywhere with unknown anonymous people. Thank you.
ख्वाजा.
We should don't believe on anonymous people.
Okay. Sadaf.
Sophisticated nation, a nation can develop because of sophisticated and allocate. Rich people should allocate to food in Ramadan.
Thank you. Daniel.
Um, people anonymous people strangers and Shahid Afridi allocated masks on the people for masks to people and Shoaib Akhtar said that Haider Ali should be a sophisticated cricketer.
Durjan. Can you speak?
Philosophers are always sophisticated people, and the CSS students, the CSP officers were allocated on Monday, and I saw one anonymous notebook in my class.
Arsalan. Arsalan. Mr. Arsalan. Okay, Hassan.
Sir, my big brother is now a sophisticated person, and we don't want to meet anonymous persons.
Okay, thank you. Now let's go to the activity sheet. Okay, yesterday we discussed about the body language, right? Or we were discussing about the body language. So right now in word power, we'll discuss more about it. So there are some pictures given to us from A to F and as well as the description. So we have to match the picture with the wording. So what is this woman doing in each picture? Match each description with the picture, then compare with a partner. She's scratching her head. Which picture?
Child.
C.
C.
She's biting her nails.
B.
B.
She's rolling her eyes.
C.
No.
D. E.
E.
Wait, she's
E.
scratching. That is
B.
F. Wait a minute. She's scratching her head. That's F. That's F, okay? Now this is C. She is tapping her foot. Tapping means tara pawas tara marna, tara tapping.
A. A.
Okay. She is pulling her hair out.
C.
C.
That is C. So she's rolling her eyes. That is D.
C.
Okay. She's wrinkling her nose. That is
E.
E.
D.
Now E.
E.
D.
Use the pictures in part A and these adjectives to describe how the woman is feeling. Annoyed, gussa, bored, confused, disgusted, embarrassed, exhausted, frustrated. Frustrated means angry type. Impatient, irritated, tang hona, nervous, mayus. So in the first picture, she is tapping her foot. She looks impatient. So, and picture 2, she is biting her nails. She is looking confused. Okay, tell me about the picture C and how is she feeling, Hassan? Hassan.
Sir, he is frustrated.
So tell first of all what is she doing, and after that tell
She
the
is,
feeling.
sir, he is biting her hairs, and he is looking. He's feeling frustrated.
He is feeling frustrated.
She is feeling frustrated.
Okay, Durjan D.
Sir, I think she's bored.
Okay, now Daniel, what are you doing and how are you feeling?
Sir, about this,
No, from your own self. What are you doing and how are you feeling?
sir, I'm well and I'm enjoying.
Oh, yes, Sadaf.
Sir, I'm very exhausted.
Really? Have you constructed a room?
No, sir.
So how are you exhausted?
Sir, at morning school is there and my papers are also there.
Okay, that is not a big task. You're just going to school, sitting on the chair, huh, and giving the paper. It's very easy. It's not that much tough. Khwaja, how are you feeling and what are you doing? Okay, what are you doing and how are you feeling?
Sir, I am attending new to this session, and I'm sitting on sofa. I'm feeling very well.
Okay. And Arsalan,
So can you repeat? I didn't hear your voice
what are you
clearly.
doing and how are you feeling?
So I'm feeling good, and I am uh, I'm sitting in sofa.
And Samira, okay, she's disconnected. Let's proceed forward. It's pretty confusing. Now, what is the difference between pretty? Okay, one is pretty, the second is really. One pretty means if somebody is cute, like my sister Madiha is cute, right? Now the second pretty means if something is 50% or below it. For example, if I'm saying how's the weather is pretty cool, it means 50% cool. Now really is used for verification. If you want to verify, you're using really. For example, somebody said something to me, really, it means I'm verifying. The second really means if something is genuine, if something is 100%, the weather is really cool, it means that is 100% cool. Now over here it's pretty confusing. It means not 100%. So what is the confusing thing? Let's listen to Eva and Brian. Oh, wait.
Page 93. Exercise 3. Conversation. It's pretty confusing. Part A. Listen and practice.
How was dinner with the new Bulgarian student last night? What's her name? Elena?
Yeah, Elena. It was nice. We always have a good time, but I still don't understand her very well. You see, when we offer her something to eat or drink, she nods her head up and down. But at the same time, she says no.
It might mean she wants to accept it, but she thinks it's not polite. In some countries, you have to refuse any offer first. Then the host insists and you accept it.
I don't know. It's pretty confusing.
It could mean she doesn't want anything, but she thinks it's rude to say no.
Actually, in some countries, when people move their heads up and down, it means no.
Really? Now I get it.
So Eva was asking how was dinner with the new Bulgarian student last night. What's her name? Elena? Brian. Yeah, Elena. It was nice. We always have a good time. But I still don't understand her very well. You see, when you offer her something to eat or drink, she nods her head up and down. It means she's just uh, nodding. Nodding means when you're making your head up and down. But at the same time, she says no. Okay. It might mean she wants to accept it, but she thinks it's not polite. In some countries, you have to refuse any offer first. Then the host insists, then you accept it. Right? Like it also happens in Pakistan. Like if you're inviting someone to a party or a dinner, so he or she is saying, it's okay, but you have to insist. Then they're saying it's okay. Right? Then I don't know, it's pretty confusing for me. It could mean she doesn't want anything, but she thinks it's rude to say no. Rude is like misbehavior, it comes. Actually, in some countries, when people move their heads up and down, it means no. Oh, really? Now I get it. Listen to Alina talk to her friend. What does she find unusual about the way people in North America communicate? Unusual means Anoka.
Page 93. Exercise 3. Part B. Now listen to Elena talk to her friend. What does she find unusual about the way people in North America communicate?
So, how are things at school, Elena?
Oh, pretty good, actually.
Do you find it easy to communicate with people?
Most of the time, yes. Although there are some things that seem strange to me. For instance, sometimes when a conversation is ending, people say, "Hey, let's get together soon." I used to say, "Okay, when?" And it always surprised people. Eventually, I realized, "Let's get together soon" is just a way of saying goodbye.
Right. It's not really an invitation at all. It's more like a way to say that you want to stay in touch.
Yeah, I know that now.
So, what is the unusual thing about North America?
Sir, at the end of any meeting, they say, let's get together. Then this thing was very unusual for her because it was not giving her a sense to her.
Like you will practice same as it is. Then we'll practice from our own selves. So, Samira and Sada, practice please.
Okay, now how was dinner with the new Bulgarian student last night? What's her name? Alina?
Yeah, Alina, it was nice. We always have a good time, but I still don't understand her very well. You see, when we offer her something to eat or drink, she nods her head up and down, but at the same time she says no.
It might means she wants to accept it, but she thinks it's not polite.
Right.
Polite in some countries, you have to refuse any offer first. Then the host uh, incites and
Insist.
you accept it.
I don't know, it's pretty confusing.
It could mean she doesn't want anything, but she thinks it's rude to say no.
Actually, in some countries, when people move their heads up and down, it means no.
Really? Now I get.
Okay. Now we'll practice from our own selves. Like how? Suppose you have visited a new place or you have met a new person and you will discuss how those people are talking with each other. Like you have to talk about the level of communication. Like some people communicate with body language, some people do not care about the body language. Like over here, if they say, if they are nodding their heads, so it means yes or no both. You have to insist, then they say okay. So you will say like, how was the new place, or how was Swat, or how was Mari, or how was Lahore? You will say it was good, but I didn't like about the communication level of Lahoris, or I didn't like about the communication, or I love the communication of Lahoris, like this. Then your friend will ask how, then you will give one example that what did you like the most about that place. and which kind of communication are they having? How was it impressive, or how was it not impressive? Clear? So Daniel and Hassan, practice here first. I would like to see. I would like to listen. Yes.
Hello, Tanyal. How did you like the Karachi?
Daniel, your voice is so slow.
So is it coming now?
Yes.
Listen,
Okay,
please
Tanyal.
repeat your question.
Okay, how do you like Karachi?
Daniel responds.
They are very good people, and they usually they communicate well, and they also are habitual of living in cold, hot areas, because in Karachi it is very hot.
Okay, you don't like any place in Karachi?
I don't know.
Okay, uh, and you can you have you touched the Karachi's foods?
No, I haven't tasted.
Okay, have you like the body language of Karachi's people?
Yeah, I like them. I have seen them. They have very good body language.
Okay,
Now, Durjan and Khwaja.
Khwaja, did you visit any new place recently?
I visited recently Faisal Masjid and Shahi Kila, Lahore, and Badshahi Masjid.
How were the places?
Yes, it was really nice and very beautiful places and
Did you meet
historical
with
places. These are very historical places.
That's great. So did you meet with some new people?
Yes.
How were they? How did they talk to you?
Okay, can you ask me again?
How was their body language?
Body language is nice.
Did you
Yes.
have your any did you have your any dinner with them?
No.
And did you visit any other place except Faisal Mosque and Shaikila?
No. And then after this, recently I'm gonna Metro shopping mall, Islamabad.
So what are your plannings? What will you buy?
I buy. I have buy my shells and meat like a fish and etc etc. These type of things.
So when you'll go back to your hometown?
Yes. Then after this, I have going back in my home.
That's great.
Okay. Now Arsalan is not available, and I hope everyone is done. So let's proceed forward. Grammar focus. Modals and adverbs. So first of all, let's discuss about the modals. Modals. We'll talk about the possibilities. Might shows the possibilities and also may shows the possibilities. Now, what is the difference between might and may? Actually, might shows the lower possibilities and may shows the higher possibilities. For example, if I say I might come tomorrow, it means there is lower possibility. Or if I say I may come tomorrow, it means I show the higher possibility. Clear? In the same case, could. The first usage of could is where it talks about the past aptitudes. Past aptitudes means past abilities. Clear? And could is also used for permission and request and offer. Then must. Must shows the obligation. If something is 100% necessary to do something, then you can use the must. Clear? Do you have any question, please? Then adverbs. Now, adverb. Actually, adverb talks about the verb or it talks about the adjective, or simple as that. It describes the anything. It gives an extra meaning to the verb or adjective is called adverb. Clear? Now, adverb, we'll discuss this by tomorrow because we have less than 2 minutes and it will take time because we are supposed to discuss the 6 types of adverb. So simple is that an adverb gives extra information about the subject as well. Clear? Or adverb also talks that how an action happens. एक काम कैसे होते हैं. For example, if I say Hassan walks, over here we don't know how Hassan is walking. Or if I say Hassan walks slowly, now how Hassan is walking slowly. So that slowly is what? An adverb of manner. But we are supposed to discuss the types of adverb, then it will be clear. Clear? So any question, please?
No question, sir.
Okay, then it's enough for today. So thank you so much for joining the session today. May Allah bless you, bless your family. bless the entire globe. Take care. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz, sir. Happy Friday
Allah
to you.
Hafiz, sir. See you,
God
man.
bless you,
Allah
sir.
bless you with your
See you,
family.
man.
Mm.
Allah Hafiz.